Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to exploreculture.net. My name is Ploy. I am in Boston, Massachusetts in the USA, and I will be a facilitator today. If you would like to change your name to your name and the city that you are in, we would appreciate that. Some of you may know that who have been attending exploreculture.net may realize that Minji is not here because she is on vacation. So some of you who are new to us, we are a group of people who get together every week and learn about culture around the world. The topic is different every week, from travel to people to food. Last week, I mentioned Brazil is a center of diversity in South America. Today, we would like to introduce you to Malaysia, the center of diversity in Asia. We are so honored to have Tajuddin with us today. He is a licensed tour guide in Malaysia who born and raised in Kuala Lumpur. The format today will be slightly different because we are gonna do a game show. So all the questions must be answered through the chat box. And only the first 3 correct answers will get points, 5, 3, 1, respectively. And only I will collect the scores, and the winners will get the prize to get into Tajuddin's AirBnB online experience for free. So Tajuddin, please take it away.
Thank you, Ploy. By the way, you also need to prepare a piece of paper, yeah, and a pencil or pen. Okay, she already introduced me. I'm in Malaysia. I'm a tourist guide. So basically now it's jobless because there's no tourists coming to Malaysia. Our border are closed. And currently my time is 9:06 p.m. Yeah? So in Boston it's 9:06 a.m., right?
In Boston, it's 9:06 a.m. Yep.
I saw some person from Singapore. They are same time zone with us. Yeah, Singapore. All right, now I'm wearing my traditional clothing. Yeah. Okay, actually I need to put this. This is my headgear. Okay. So this is my traditional clothing. I'm a Malay. So I guess without further ado, I will show my screen. Like Ploy mentioned just now, this is a game show. But in between the answers, I will explain more about the reason of the answer and the culture of Malaysia. So anybody from India? No one? Anybody from China? You're from China, okay? But you live in Singapore. Okay, no problem. I will share my screen now. The topic is a game show focusing on a nation and its culture diversity. Malaysia, truly Asia. Okay, the first question, yeah, before I start, the first question, yeah, please locate Malaysia from the map. Name the color. I just want to be sure you know where Malaysia is. Okay, have a look at the map and give me the color. So Ploy will take care of the answer. The color is kind of confusing, eh?
That's okay, we get a sense.
Okay, I guess most of you have answered. Hang on for a while. I need to shift my screen, okay? So basically the answer is, of course, this one, yeah? The blue color or black color, yeah? So Malaysia consists of 2 parts, yeah? The peninsula and also east of Malaysia. East of Malaysia is part of the Borneo Island. Okay, let's continue. Hang on for a while. So have a look at this video.
Said search no more. It's here, fun and joy, endless cheer. Memories so dear, after years, still so clear. Live your favorite memory. Malaysia stays in memory. Keep your favorite memory. Malaysia, that memory. Malaysia, truly Asia.
This is how I look in a full-blown suit of Malaysian traditional, Malay traditional clothing. Okay, let me explain what does it mean by Malaysia truly Asia. So the video promo just now is a video promo provided by our tourism board and meant for international market. Yeah, you might have seen it. Okay. Sorry. So basically, this is the map, yeah, of Asia, and we have two big countries here, India and China. So Malaysia, we were once a colony of the British. So when British ruled us back in the early 1800s, they brought the Chinese people to do tin mining. Yeah, we are one of the exporter of tin in the world. And then they also brought the Indian to Malaysia to do rubber tapping. Yeah. So once we got independent, before we got independent, we asked these immigrants whether they want to go back to their nation or they want to be our citizen. So most of them decided to become our citizen. Yeah. So if you come to Asia, to Southeast Asia especially, if you go to Singapore, of course there are Chinese, there are Indians. If you go to Thailand, there are also Chinese, there are Indians. Yeah? Malaysia, the population is 32 million. Out of the 32 million, 25%, which is about 7 million, are Chinese. And 10% is about 3 million are Indians. Okay? So basically the number of these Chinese and India is so huge. So the tagline, Malaysia truly Asia, means, so you visit Malaysia, you can skip visiting China and you skip visiting India. Okay, you can skip these two huge countries, yeah, because all the cultures you can find it in Malaysia. That's the reason we use the tagline, Malaysia truly Asia. Okay. Okay, we shall continue. So I will explain about our people. Yeah. So our three main races are Chinese, Malay, and also the Indian. Here are three main races. Yeah, out of that. Yeah. And then we have our native. So our native only exists in the peninsular Malaysia. Yeah, so these are our native. And then we have these ethnic groups. Ethnic groups only exist in the East Malaysia, which is part of the Borneo Island. Yeah, there are about 70 ethnic groups. And the fourth one is others. Others, expatriates, foreign workers. Yeah, we have a lot of foreign workers here. Yeah, especially from India, from Bangladesh, Vietnamese, Myanmar, so many. We have about 3 million of foreign workers. Okay, we shall move now. Okay, this is the first question, yeah. In 2 minutes, show the host 4 of your belongings, yeah, that match the following colors. So the most creative item that you showed, yeah, will earn you an extra point. So here are the colors. Blue, yellow, red, and white, yeah. Once you are ready, you shout your name, yeah. Blue, yellow, red, and white. Blue, yellow, red, and white, yeah. You shout your name and you show me those items to me, yeah. Gary, can you switch on your mic, Gary? So nobody else is showing? Only
Gary,
Gary.
please unmute yourself. No one else is getting the point.
Gary, what color is that, Gary? The multicolor. Okay. Anyone else? Blue, Lilian? Okay. Blue.
Terumi is sharing blue as well.
Okay. Blue, yellow,
Mr.
white, red.
Singh, we don't see the what color do you have?
Okay, white. Red. White. Okay, Gary. It's white. How about yellow, yeah? Okay.
Lillian
It's
and
okay,
Andrea
yellow.
has yellow.
Okay,
Yes.
yellow banana.
Liz B also has yellow.
That's a very nice name, very banana. Okay.
Terumi has yellow too.
How about red? One more, red. Apple. Oh, you have so many fruits, huh?
Liz B has.
Okay. Okay, a red book. How about you, Gary? You have nothing red? Oh, maybe you have shown me. I'm sorry.
The box.
Oh, okay, the box, scanner box, or yellow car. Yeah?
Wilmer shows the yellow car.
Okay. A red pot. Okay, basically, so Troy can make your decision. Which one is the best?
I think you have to make a decision because.
Okay, I think Mr. Singh, yeah, she has the best, yeah, because she showed banana, she showed apple, yeah, she has a.
All right,
Mr.
Singh get 5 points on this one.
And I think Gary, Lillian, and June, yeah, will get all those points, yeah. Never mind, there are more questions, don't worry. Yeah. Okay. So the reason to it is that is our national flag, yeah, the colors of our national flag. Our national flag is also known as the Stripes of Glory. Yeah, this is our national flag. It looks like an American flag a bit, don't get confused. So these are the meanings, yeah. The question is Islam as the official religion. We are not an Islamic country, but Islam is official religion. You may practice whatever religion that you wish. There are all worshiping places available. Yeah, Chinese temple, churches, yeah, Hindu temple, and even the mosque. And the stripe is a relation between our 13 states and a federal territory. Federal territory is ruled by the federal government. There's no state government. Blue represents unity. Yellow is royal color, red is for strength, and white is purity. Okay, next we shall move to the third question. So you need to show me something, yeah, for the third question, yeah. You might not have it, okay. In 2 minutes, please show the host an item that you usually wear or place on top of your head. Yeah, someone already have it, yeah. Wilma, you already have it, yeah. By default, you already have the answer. Okay, Gary, the next one. American usually they have this cap, yeah. Baseball cap, yeah. Or basketball cap. So I need one more.
Yeah.
So you place on top of your head. Okay, Lillian. So final, Lillian also have a cap. So the answer is the cap. Super easy. There's a reason to it because of the following question. Yeah? Shall move to the following question. Question number 4. Please identify this item. Whether it's a royal buckle, a royal headgear, or a royal servant. Answer via the chat feature. April, you managed to get the answer?
Yes, we got a lot. Lillian and Andrea said hat. Terumi said C. Mr. Singh said B. Royal headgear. A lot of people answer B.
Yeah, the correct answer is B because Malaysia, we are a monarchy country. We don't have a president, but we do have a king, yeah. One. So this is our king and our queen, the current king and the current queen. Why I say that, yeah? Because it's very unique in our country, unlike in Japan, unlike in Denmark, unlike in the UK. There's only one king. Or in the UK, of course, they have a queen. Yeah? In our country, out of the 13 states, we have 9 states with kings, the original king, yeah? And these kings are hereditary. And we need to appoint a single supreme leader. We cannot appoint them to be all the supreme leader, yeah? So how do we manage this? So we rotate the system. So every 5 years, we have a new king from different states. So the current king is king number 14. So every 5 years, we change a new king and we'll get a national holiday for it, yeah? Because it will televise on the screen, yeah? And there is one king, he's very special, yeah? King number 5 and king number 12. He is the same person. Because when he was appointed the king, he was very young, at the age of 40. And then due to the rotational system, because in between the king also passed away, yeah? So he became a king again in 2011, completed his term in 2016. And after 90 days, he passed away at the age of 91. So it's very special. And this is our royal palace. You see that why I told you it's a royal color. That's why it's the dome yellow color. And we also have a building which the architect is just like the royal head here. This is our National Library in the capital city. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to put in the chat. Yeah, the employee you need to read to me. So
we have Lillian and Andrea who ask, is he a king or sultan?
Is a king or sultan? Okay, king is the English name. Yeah, sultan is the Malay word. So it's synonym, yeah, but different language. Okay, so in English we call it a king. So we call it sultan. Yeah? So that's is the same meaning, different language. Okay. So we move to our 5th question. Now we'll talk about the Malay culture. Okay. The Malay culture. So have a look at this picture. This is a very typical Malay wedding. Yeah. So during a Malay wedding, they are treated like a king. Yeah. They are treated like a king. And you notice they have special attire, yeah? And this item, okay? What is the T-shaped item placed on the bridegroom's waist? This item? So it's either A, B, or C.
Everyone,
so everybody knows the answer.
Answer B, dagger. B.
Actually, you don't have to write out your answer, yeah. Dagger, you just put B, yeah. So save your time, yeah.
We have Sandy and Gary answer C.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, let me show you. So this is the dagger. So dagger is our traditional weapon. Of course, those days before the invention of pistol, rifle, yeah. So this is how we fight. Okay. So this is the dagger. And you see the craft of the head of the dagger, yeah. So this is all wood crafting. Yeah? It can be very, very expensive. Now it's made for order, yeah, made to order. It's for decoration purposes. We don't fight using this. And then during our wedding, this is a very typical attire that we use. So the beauty thing about this wedding attire, we don't have to buy. We can just rent, yeah. We just tell them what color we want and which design we want. So there are companies that provide this. Because if we were to buy this, it will cost you like maybe 2,000 US, 3,000 US. So it's only being used like 5-7 days. So might as well you rent, yeah, rather than you buy. Okay, we shall move to our sixth question. So if you look at this house, this is a very typical Malay house. Yeah? The traditional Malay house are built on steel. The reason is that to avoid animals, flooding, those kind of things, and usually are made of wood. And they have these very nice stairs. Okay. So the next question is, why is the stairs designed with a wide opening? Okay, if you look again, it's wide opening, see? Right? Okay. A, B, or C?
A couple say a welcome symbol. One says C, a symbol of wealth. A lot of people say A.
Okay, so none of you say it's colonial design, right? Of course, you cannot find
Nope.
this in the UK. Yeah. So people are saying A or C, right? So basically the answer is a welcoming symbol. Because if people come, you open your arm, then you squeeze, yeah? Okay? You open your arm, then you squeeze. Yeah? So there's a reason, yeah? There's a reason they have this type of stairs. Okay? And by the way, that particular house is located in Malacca. Malacca is a UNESCO site, yeah? It's a UNESCO site, which is about 1.5 hour drive from Kuala Lumpur. A lot of Singaporean visit Malacca pre-pandemic, but nowadays nobody visits Malacca. Now we shall, before we move to the seventh question, Ploy, can you update a bit on who's leading?
Yes. So we have Nayan 5, Lillian and Andrea 17, Jean 1, Mr. Singh 15, Gary 9, June 7, Terumi 1, Wilmer 5, Liz B 2, Eileen 1.
Okay, not bad. There are some leaders there.
Lillian and Andrea and Mr. Singh are very competitive. So that's great.
Okay, we shall continue. Question number 7. Okay, question number 7. Chinese culture. Now we move to the Chinese culture. Okay. And the question is, please identify the gender. Okay. Sounds very weird, yeah, the question. Okay, have a look at this, yeah. So if you've been to any Chinese temple or Chinese establishment, doesn't matter in which country, even in the UK, in the Europe, yeah, you will see these two lions, yeah, sitting in front of the establishment, because they are the guardian of that particular place. But actually it has a gender. I'm not really sure it has a gender or has no gender. So can you tell me what's the answer?
So some people say B, some say A and B.
Okay.
A lot of
So
A and a lot of B.
Okay, so basically it has a gender. Yeah? So the correct answer is A. Male on the right as you are facing them. Yeah, as you are facing them. Let me explain. If you look carefully at the picture, this particular lion, the paw is on top of a ball. Okay. So because he's a male, he controls the world. Yeah, controls outside, area outside. Yeah? And the female, she's holding something. Actually, she's holding an offspring, which is the lion cub. Because she's a lady, yeah, she takes care of inside. So that's the difference. So now when you happen to come across these two lions, we have a look at them, yeah. Which one is the male and which one is the female. definitely will be on the right and on the left. Yeah, it cannot be different setup. It's all the same all over the world. Now we shall move to question number 8. Hang on. Okay, now you must get ready with a piece of paper. Okay, is there any question here? No question. Yeah. Get a piece of paper and also a pen or a pencil. Before that, let me ask you one question. Yeah. Have any one of you been to a zoo? Yeah. Everybody has been to the zoo, yeah, either when during your young or maybe now when your kids, yeah. Okay. You've been to zoo. I've been to many zoos around the world. Maybe you also, but you've never seen this animal in the zoo. So I would like you to draw it. Get a piece of paper. Please draw a dragon. Whoever draws the best dragon, yeah, will get a special point. Yeah. Yeah, we've been to the zoo. Everybody knows dragon, yeah, not only Chinese. Yeah, Eurasian, American, yeah, European knows dragon. I've never seen in the zoo. Let me see who has the best dragon. The first 3 who showed me will get point, and of course the best dragon will get extra point. Komodo dragon.
Once you are done drawing, please show to the camera so we can. Okay, we have list here.
This is the first one to show a dragon, so we'll get 5 points. Lillian.
Oh, can you show one more time, list B? Sorry.
Lillian number 2 and Terumi number 3.
Okay, all right. And then I have Lillian here. Thank you, Liz. And I have Lillian. Oh, please show again so everyone can see your dragon.
So, Ploy, you need to choose, Ploy.
Yes, I know. I just need to pick
dragon, yeah?
everyone.
I think Gary one, I'm not really sure whether it's dragon or it's a tree.
All right, great. Terumi, that was great. And then we have June. Can you show one more time? Oh, here we go. That's great. And then next is Mr. Singh. Okay. Who else that I haven't do this? Terumi, we did yours, and then who else? Oh, Gary, 1 second. Here we go.
It's not allowed, eh?
Awesome. All right.
Okay, so you managed to get those stuff, yeah? Right?
Yeah. Which dragon is your favorite, Tajuddin?
No, actually, I couldn't see clearly. Never mind, you pick one. It's okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna give to Liz because you are the fastest one.
Okay. Okay, we shall. This is the dragon. Okay. You notice this particular dragon. So June, you are from China, right? Yeah. So June must be familiar. Okay, because if you happen to see dragon in your country, it's very, very rare to see a dragon with 5 claws. Yeah. It's very, very rare. Because 5 claws is only related to the emperor. So during the emperor days, only the emperor is allowed to wear attire with dragon, not the normal people. You will get killed if you wear this dragon. Yeah? So it's only reserved to the emperor. Is that correct, June? Yeah? Of course, nowadays China, there's no emperor. So this claw is very super powerful. And to the Chinese, those days, they believe the emperor is the son of the god. Yeah? So usually when you encounter a dragon in a temple or Chinese establishment, usually you will have 3 claws or maybe 4 claws. Very rare you see 5 claws. Yeah? So it's only reserved. So this particular dragon is found in one of our local temples. It's a Quanti temple. So maybe for the Chinese, they know Quanti. Quanti is the emperor that's being endorsed by the emperor. So that's the reason we have this particular dragon at that particular temple. Now we shall move to question number 9. Yeah. This is about Indian culture. Yeah. For Indian culture, this is another interesting culture. Hang on. Why are they performing this act? Yeah. Have a look at this video. Okay, here is the question. Why? Is it an act of protest, a ritual during Deepavali, the festival for the Hindus, or is it ego removal act?
Everyone answer B. Okay,
Wow.
one answer C, but most people answer B.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, one answer A and C.
Okay, I know for sure Mr. Singh knows. Of course, Nayan knows because they are from India. Yeah. Okay.
People
Okay,
have no shoes during act.
yes, yes. Okay, let me explain. Yeah? So this particular ritual is what they call it Taipusam. For those Lilian, I think you're from Singapore, right? Yeah, Lilian, maybe you have seen this somewhere in the temple, no? Okay, this is Taipusam. Let me type in the chat box. You can Google it further. Taipusam is a celebration of Thanksgiving for the Hindus. Yeah, Thanksgiving for the Hindus. Usually it takes place in the month of Thai. Thai is the October month for the Hindus. It's similar to October, but normally it's end January or early February. Pusam is the position of the star. So one of their repentance, the act of breaking the coconut. Breaking the coconut is to symbolize that because you are to remove your ego. The coconut represents your head. Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, in order for you to repent, of course, you need to break your ego first. Yeah, you hit the coconut until it's broken, and the flesh, the coconut flesh is white. Is purity. Yeah. Okay. So that is the act. But in actual fact, you don't smash that many. Yeah. But then it just become a culture. Yeah? In a way, they are supporting the economy. They just keep on breaking the coconut, along the pathway. So this is what called Taipusam. And Taipusam actually is commonly celebrated in India, especially Tamil Nadu, the southern part. The northern part, they don't do this Taipusam. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Singh and Nayan. And Malaysia, Singapore, Mauritius, there are a lot of these people from Tamil Nadu, which is the southern part. That's the reason this is a grand celebration. And certain states in my country, we have a public holiday for this, so that the devotees can perform this act. Let me show you how it looks like. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Question number 10, What are these devotees, It's also part of Taipusam, carrying in the container. Sorry, okay. What are they carrying in this container? Okay, I will give you the question soon, hang on. So they're carrying something on the container. Okay, so this is the question. Is it a milk, dry flowers, or millets?
Some say millet, some say dry flowers, some say milk. All answers. We have all the answers.
Okay, they're very contradicting the answer from Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh said A, and Nayan says C. Okay, there are a mixture of answers. Everybody, some answer A, some answer B, some answer C. Right? So the correct answer is milk. Okay? Because this is offering to the god. So Thaipusam is a celebration to honor Lord Murugan. Lord Murugan is the Lord of Tamil people. So Tamil people, the one in Tamil Nadu, they always pay to the Lord Murugan's family, which is Lord Shiva, Lord Mahamariamman, and Lord Ganesha, this family. Yeah? So one of the offerings, yeah, the easiest offering, one of the easiest offerings is to provide milk. It will be poured onto the deity at the top of the temple. Actually, for Thaipusam, the easiest Thanksgiving act is to shave your hair. So that is the easiest. So you have fulfilled.
What kind of milk? What kind of milk is it?
Oh, it's a white milk. Yeah, it's a cow milk.
Okay.
It's a cow milk. Yeah. So the easiest one is to shave your hair. So basically, you have fulfilled. Yeah, you have fulfilled your Thanksgiving. Usually, the Thanksgiving is that, for instance, you are sick, then you get well. You're married for 10 years, suddenly you get an offspring. Yeah, so Thanksgiving. So you need to do some kind of offering. Okay, let me continue. Let me show you how it looks like during Thaipusam. You see, we're talking about millions of people. Yeah, it's super crowded. So I brought my guests, yeah, a few American guests and European guests. So you know, we need to walk up the stairs. The stairs is about 272 stairs, yeah. From the main entrance till the inside the temple, it took us 2.5 hours to reach that because it's super crowded. Yeah, it is super crowded. You look inside, it's so colorful. Yeah? So this is what Thaipusam all about. So if you Google Thaipusam, then you look for images, yeah. Then you will see what type of images it will appear on Google, yeah. This is where you can see people stroking their cheek, their tongue, piercing their tongue, carrying a big structure. These are all for penance act, yeah. Sometimes they roll on the roads, yeah. All these can be observed, yeah. A lot of foreigners, especially the European and American, yeah, they will book these like 3 or 4 months in advance. Yeah, because it's something for, especially for photographer to capture. So if any one of you are interested after post-pandemic, this is a very long journey. It will start at 6 a.m. early in the morning before the sunrise, and it will end about another 6 hours because it's a complete ritual. Of course, the first ritual is that they need to cut their hair and they need to perform a special bath. And then they will go into trance, yeah? You have never seen people go into trance? You can see people go into trance. This is very, very interesting. So we'll continue. Now, what are these devotees praying in the container? Okay, number 11. So because Ploy is the host, we need to talk a little bit about food. Otherwise, she will be very upset. Correct, Ploy?
Thank you very much.
Otherwise, she'll be very upset. Yeah? It's about food. Okay, so this is the question. Yeah? What makes the rice look bluish, blue in color?
Everyone said B.
Oh, I thought people will choose C. Okay, seems that everybody knows, yeah. So it's obtained from a flower. So basically, this is known as nasi kerabu. Yeah. So usually you will eat with fried chicken and a lot of salads. Yeah, a lot of salad. So the color blue is obtained from a flower, which is the butterfly pea. Yeah, you can also have it for a drink. Yeah? So there is a scientific name for it, but I don't want to tell you. You can Google. Then, of course, once you have Google, you will laugh at it. Yeah? You Google butterfly pea scientific name. Then you will smile. Okay, we are going to the final question. So this final question, like Floy mentioned just now, the top 3 winner will be entitled to join my AirBnB, a peek of Malaysian unique culture for free. Yeah, but whoever answers this last question, correct answer, will also entitled to join me for free. Okay? Only one person entitled to answer, whom I will choose. Okay, okay, question number 12. Architecture. We have done food, we need to look at architecture. Okay, so this is the Petronas Twin Tower. Yeah, the tallest twin tower in the world. So in 1998 till 2004, it was the tallest building in the world. Yeah, before we lose to the Taipei 101. Before Petronas Twin Tower was the tallest building in the world in 1998, the tallest tower building in the world was the Sears Tower in Chicago. Yeah, now it's known as the Wiley Tower, right? Right. Okay. So this is the surrounding. So I took this picture during the pandemic. That's why there's nobody here. Otherwise, you won't be able to see this kind of view. Yeah, there'll be thousands of people. Yeah, taking selfie, taking all sorts of pictures here. Yeah? So this is the Petronas Twin Tower. So in terms of the architecture, it uses Islamic architecture. Yeah, squarish, purely squarish. So this architecture represents unity, harmony, stability, and rationality. So this is how it was designed in order to maximize the space. Yeah. So it was designed by an American Chilean architecture, Cesar Pelli. He already passed away. Yeah, and a lot of American folk helped us to design this particular building. Okay, we shall continue. Okay, so this is the last question. Yeah. The Petronas Twin Towers resemble an edible item. An edible, yeah? So related to ploy, yeah? Edible, yeah? Please name the item. It resembles an edible item.
No choices for you, so you need to type in the chat.
Yes. Okay, who else can answer? Pineapple.
Corn, pineapple, sunflowers, I don't know.
Some flowers I don't know. There are many flowers here. Celery. Okay. That's a very interesting answer. Who else? How about you, Mr. Singh? Maximino from Rio de Janeiro. Mangosteen. Wow, cannot be mangosteen. Mangosteen is rounded, yeah, just like an apple. Book, like ancient book. Okay.
Edible item, Maximino.
Bamboo. Who else? Okay. Let me share you the answer. Yeah, there's someone who answered it correctly because they are located in Southeast Asia, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Just like a corn. Yeah, level 1, level 2, until level 88. Yeah. So that's the answer. So the person who answered it correctly first, I think is Lillian, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yes,
So
that's
Lillian, you're
correct.
entitled for a free trip. Yeah.
Where is the building?
Where is the building?
Where is it?
In the capital city.
Okay.
In the capital city of Kuala Lumpur, which is about 5 kilometers away from my house because I live in the city. Of course, you can access there via by shuttle train. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm done. So for those, the first 3 winners, Chloe will announce, and plus Lillian will join this. You will have to email me. So we'll fix a time. A peek at Malaysian unique culture. So this one is more extensive, where I will include all the ethnic group, the native, yeah, and some other information besides the one that I just showed. Okay. So now we are open for. So Ploy, I pass to you. So that's the winner, is it?
Yes, we have Mr. Singh for 25 points, Lillian and Andrea for 22 points, Gary 12 points, June 8 points. Since Lillian and Andrea got the bonus, so this is gonna be the 4 winners.
Okay. So in that case, Mr. Singh, Lillian and Andrea plus Gary, yeah. Later, Ploy will share you my email address. So then we'll make some arrangement with the timing, yeah. With the timing. So I will invite you to join my Airbnb for free.
Oh, okay. So if you want to...
Oh, it's wrong. My email address is wrong. let me write down. Yeah?
Oh, sorry. Typo. Oh, yes. DD, not SS. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's the correct one.
I have been doing great until the end.
Okay, so now we are open up for question and answer.
Yep.
If you have any question, feel free to ask me.
I will post your experiences into the chat so that for anyone who wants to learn more, you can check his experiences.
Yes, I do have a website. Hang on.
Oh.
So this is my website. exploremalaysiavirtually.com. Actually, okay, after the pandemic, somehow I decided to, actually I attended the first Airbnb session by Minji. Yeah, Chinatown. Okay. So this is very easy to do. It's not that difficult. So then I started doing this and I created this website. Actually, our website, Explore Malaysia Virtually, is supported by Tourism Malaysia, our tourism board, because they have nothing much to do. So they are promoting this virtual tourism, yeah, for those who are interested to visit Malaysia in the future.
We have some questions. Gary, are you asking Tajuddin or you asking everyone?
If you don't live where you are, which other country will you choose? Okay, I would choose New Zealand. Yeah. So if any one of you haven't been to New Zealand, you should visit New Zealand one day. It's a country where there are more sheep than humans. Yeah? But it's so serene, everything is clean, nice. There are a lot of these reflections everywhere. It's a very nice country, especially the Southern Island. If you were to choose between South and North, you go to the Southern Island. It's very nice. I've been there a few times, and usually you would need to take a caravan, yeah, to travel in. That's the way how you travel in New Zealand. Okay, is there a Sharia law in Malaysia? Sharia law only applies to the Muslim. Only the Muslim is being governed by the Sharia law, but for non-Muslim, they follow the common law. Scotland also have more sheep than human, but the climate is brutal. Yes, I know, because I used to to work in the UK. Actually, I love Scotland very much in terms of landscaping, because I love landscaping photography. I think Scotland has the best landscape that I have ever been. Of course, besides New Zealand. Yeah. Why did Singapore not stay in Malaysia? Oh, this is actually when we got independence, Singapore was part of us. They decided to exit from Malaysia in 1965. Yeah, due to some because you see, prior to independence, Singapore has been more advanced, yeah, because they are the center of the British colony. So when we got independent, they joined with the peninsula. At that time, we are developing. So the money we cannot channel to everybody. We have this amount of money, and we have 13 states to take care. So the allocation. So Singapore wanted to grow fast. It's okay. We decide it's fine. And today we have no problem with Singapore. Singapore comes to us to do their shopping because it's so cheap in Malaysia. Those days, for the Singaporean who wants to travel, yeah, they travel with less fuel because the fuel in our country is so cheap. Yeah, so they fill up their fuel tank. So now we don't allow that. Yeah, so in order for them to enter our country, it needs to be 3/4 full. Otherwise, they have to make a U-turn. Yeah. Otherwise, they have to make U-turn because you see, Singapore. I'm sorry to say, yeah, everybody knows it's a police country. They don't play around with the law. Yeah? They don't play around. They won't cheat. They know the punishment will be very, very harsh. Yeah, so they don't try to gamble. I only have a quarter full of fuel entering Malaysia. See? Because sometimes when they did spot check, yeah, maybe your license will be revoked for 10 years. So, correct, Lillian? Yeah, Andrew? Can you unmute? Maybe we can listen from the horse mouth.
We don't know. We arrived in Singapore just before all the restrictions, so we didn't have the chance to go to Malaysia.
We really want to, but now
never mind, Lillian. It's easy. You just eat chewing gum. Yeah, you see what happened.
It is a police state. We agree on that. Yeah.
Okay, you just eat chewing gum in Singapore. In a short while, somebody will pet you. Yeah. Hey, mister, you ate chewing gum. Where do you get this chewing gum? It's illegal to eat chewing gum in Malaysia. Hey, sorry, in Singapore. Okay. You cannot eat chewing gum in Singapore. It's illegal. The other thing is that why I say Singapore is unique in terms of adherence to the law is about Chinese New Year. Yeah, Chinese New Year in Malaysia is just like World War III. Yeah? Firecrackers, you won't listen this in Singapore. Although 90% are Chinese. Correct, Lillian? You see? 90% because for Chinese, this is a culture. This is a culture, yeah? But because of the law, they don't. But in Malaysia, it's very different. Firing firecrackers is for all culture. Not only Chinese, yeah. The Malay festival, the Hindu festival, the Christian festival, yeah. Everybody fires firecrackers because it's a celebration. Okay. Any more questions? I heard many Singaporean people live in Malaysia and go to work to Singapore for their work. Yeah, of course, because of the pay wages. Yeah, $1 Singapore is about 3 ringgit Malaysia. So that's the reason Singaporean they do their shopping in our country. A pack of sugar, yeah, in Singapore is about 2 Sing dollar, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So a pack of sugar in my country is 2 ringgit Malaysia, yeah. So you can buy 6 pack, yeah, in Malaysia, okay. Whereas you can only get 1 pack in your country. So in terms of economy, it's very good. But due to the pandemic, yeah, everybody suffered, yeah. The Singaporeans suffer, they are buying expensive stuff. Malaysians suffer because we don't get business from the Singapore. So both parties suffer. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, Terumi, Malaysia is a very interesting country. Yes, a lot of Japanese love Singapore, love Malaysia. And there are a lot of Japanese, they learn about our local languages, yeah, the Malay. I've seen a lot. Yeah, they take up, because to them it's quite easy to learn our languages. Yeah? And just now, if you look at the picture where I showed the house with the flag on top, actually that particular area is known as the Morton Village. It is named after a British land commissioner. That particular area is supported by UNESCO Japan. It's supported by UNESCO Japan because we want to make sure they maintain the environment, they maintain the culture, they don't make new houses, this kind of thing. After I became 60 years, I might stay in Malaysia. Yes, we do have a program, we call it, but unfortunately it's put on hold. There are a lot of British retirees especially who opted for this, what they call it MM2H, Malaysia, my second home. So they are retired, they have a lot of cash, and because of a conversion, now 1 sterling is about RM 5.8. Yeah, there's a lot of money. Yeah. Okay. So they can buy a property at a certain amount of price. So they were given like 20 years visa. So they can go. A lot of British retirees opted for this Malaysia My Second Home program. Border has been closed for a year and a half. Yes, correct. Okay, any more questions? So I hope you enjoyed my presentation and have learned a little bit more about our culture. Yeah, Malaysia truly Asia. Of course, this particular culture also you can find in Singapore, but not that extensive as in Malaysia.
Oh, one thing is a lot of people. Yes.
That is my cat. It's a Siamese cat. Yeah, he always join my Zoom session. He always join my Zoom session. He's 7 years old. I think Floy also have seen her. He has seen him before. Yeah?
Every session.
Every Zoom session. He will be there. That is his favorite spot. So Alok, I'm just wondering who is this Alok, because he's been writing my local language. Yes, who is this Alok? Is he a Malaysian or I'm not really sure because. Terima kasih means then been to Malaysia. Okay, great to hear. Where are you from, Alok? India, US, yeah, of course. Okay, a lot of Indian. Okay, in term of visitors, yeah, visitors to Malaysia, of course, everywhere in the world. Number 1 is China. Number 2 is India. Yeah. Number 3, European, especially United Kingdom. Actually, we lack tourists from North America. Maybe because of the distance. I'm not really sure. Not many. European, there are so many because I do tour guiding especially for the European and American market. I specialize in doing walking tours surrounding my capital city, the old part of my capital city. So for this part, this type of walking tour, usually the European and the American they like this type of walk, yeah, this type of kind of tour, not a typical bus tour or hop on and hop off. Yeah, they need to know a lot of story behind, history, yeah, those kind of things. Where would you suggest to stay and explore Where would you suggest to stay and explore for a Chinese person who wants to experience more native Malaysian culture? Okay, actually, you need to be in Kuala Lumpur because in Kuala Lumpur is the melting pot, just like in the state where San Francisco is. Yeah, so everybody is there. Yeah, so you can see when we talk about culture, not only in terms of religion, yeah, that's why we have so many types of food. Yeah, we have Chinese food too. Yeah, like Floy, whatever she cook, yeah, you can obtain here in Malaysia without a problem. You can have whatever Indian food. Yeah, you can have whatever this Japanese food, European food. Yeah. So melting pot for food. And then in terms of worshipping places, for those American European, you might not have seen how a Hindu temple or a Chinese temple looks like. For your information, Chinese temple is very different. Yeah? Chinese temple from the outside, you won't know who's the main deity. Yeah? You need to go inside and then you know who's the main deity. Because the one who built the temple will decide which deity they want to be placed there. So the common deity, of course, is Guan Yin. That is for Taoist, yeah. Of course, Buddhist is fixed. That is, we are talking about Taoist. Guan Yin or Mazu or whatever. So you cannot judge the temple from outside. Oh, this is a Guan Yin temple. No, you won't know. Yeah? Where is the best season to visit Malaysia? Now is the best season. Yeah, summer in the States, summer in the Europe. This is the best season. Yeah? Yeah? It's not raining, yeah, it's hot. So in Malaysia, is weather is either hot or rain. There's nothing in between. Yeah? Same also in Singapore. So over here, the other thing is that in terms of umbrella, we use a single umbrella. Yeah? It's either for hot or for rain. Unlike the European, yeah, they have two types of umbrella, yeah, for rain and also for shelter from the heat. Yeah? We don't use only a single umbrella. So you save money, yeah? You don't have to carry two umbrellas. How our relation with Indonesia? We are close friends, yeah? We don't have problem with all our neighbors. We are part of what they call it, ASEAN. Of course, we are very upset with what happened in Myanmar, of course. Yeah? But we don't fight, yeah? We are very good relation. Okay, thank you so much for the introduction about Malaysian culture and architecture. Yes, okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
No
so
more questions. Thank you very much. This has been so great, Tajuddin. I always enjoy your sessions. Every time I have attend event, I have attend more than once. So this
actually,
is great.
Floy and Mr. Nayan have attended my session in AirBnB. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. For next week, do you have any question, Lillian and Andrea? Oh, yep.
Oh, you're waving me.
So for next week, we are honored to have a London-based historian, Terry, specialized in Tudor era. He's gonna talk about River Thames, the highway for the British royal family. Please use the same link and we explore more next week.
That's very interesting.
Thank you all for coming.
I just want to add a bit, yeah. Because we are colonial, British colonial, so we have a lot of this architecture, yeah. From the Art Deco, the Neoclassical, they still exist. So basically, this type of building, we categorize it as Heritage 1. Heritage 1 means categorize as Heritage 1 means we cannot do any alteration to this building. Yeah. The Heritage Category 2, we cannot do alteration on the facade, but we can do alteration inside the building. And so there are many type of restrictions because we want to preserve all these old architecture for the younger generation. Yeah? Because nowadays modern buildings are more like squarish. We have a lot of windows, shiny windows, this kind of thing. Yeah, Neoclassical is very interesting. Okay, Flo, I pass it to you. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully you have good information about my country. So one day can keep in touch and we meet somewhere in between or in Malaysia. Yeah, just like just now, Gary and the other guy, they meet in between because it's 4 hours apart. Yeah, they meet in between to have lunch. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, Floy, I pass it back to you. So I stop talking now.
Yes, thank you very much, Tajuddin. This has been very great. See you all next week.
Okay, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.